planet Earth, a place of breathtaking beauty and unparalleled cruelty. From the depths of our oceans to the peaks of our highest mountains, nature's power is absolute. Yet, this power can turn destructive in an instant. Natural disasters remind us of our vulnerability in the face of forces far greater than ourselves. These events, often sudden and unpredictable, leave behind trails of devastation, etching themselves into human history. One such event, etched in the annals of history as the deadliest natural disaster, unfolded in 1931 in China. The 1931 China floods, a tragedy of unimaginable proportions, serve as a chilling testament to the destructive power of nature. Millions of lives were lost, entire regions were submerged, and the social and economic fabric of a nation was torn apart. Natural disasters, despite their capacity for destruction, are not inherently malevolent. They are extreme manifestations of natural processes that shape our planet. Earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, floods, hurricanes, tornadoes. These events are all part of Earth's dynamic systems. Earthquakes occur when tectonic plates collide, separate, or grind against each other, releasing tremendous energy. Volcanoes erupt when molten rock rises to the surface, spewing ash, gas, and lava. Floods occur when water overflows its natural boundaries, often due to heavy rainfall or storm surges. Hurricanes, cyclones, and typhoons are powerful rotating storms characterized by low pressure, heavy rain, and strong winds. Tornadoes are violently rotating columns of air that extend from thunderstorms to the ground. Understanding the science behind natural disasters is crucial for predicting, preparing for, and mitigating their impact. The year 1931 brought with it a catastrophe of unprecedented proportions to China. The Yangtze and Huai River valleys, home to millions, became inundated with floodwaters, marking one of the deadliest natural disasters in human history. The deluge began in the spring of 1931, with unusually heavy snowfall accumulating in the mountains that feed the Yangtze River. As temperatures rose, the snow melted at an alarming rate, swelling the river and its tributaries. Simultaneously, a series of intense cyclones struck the Chinese coast, bringing torrential rainfall to the already saturated region. The Yangtze, unable to contain the unprecedented volume of water, breached its banks, engulfing towns and villages in its path. The Huai River, already swollen from previous rainfall, followed suit, transforming the fertile plains into a vast inland sea. The impact was devastating, with millions of homes destroyed, crops washed away, and infrastructure crippled. The 1931 China floods stand as a stark reminder of the convergence of natural and human factors that can amplify the impact of a disaster. While the heavy rainfall and snowmelt provided the initial trigger, a combination of geographical, environmental, and societal factors contributed to the catastrophic scale of the event. The Yangtze River flows through densely populated regions, making its basin particularly vulnerable to flooding. Centuries of deforestation along the river's upper reaches had stripped the land of its natural ability to absorb rainfall, exacerbating runoff. China's reliance on agriculture in the fertile floodplains meant that a significant portion of the population was concentrated in areas most susceptible to flooding. The country's limited infrastructure and resources at the time hampered its ability to respond effectively to the disaster. Section 5. Echoes of Devastation, Other Tragic Events. The 1931 China floods stand as a tragic benchmark in the annals of natural disasters. But history is replete with other events that have left indelible scars on humanity. The 2004 Indian Ocean earthquake and tsunami, triggered by a massive undersea earthquake, devastated coastal communities across Southeast Asia, claiming over 230,000 lives. The 1970 Bhola cyclone, which struck East Pakistan, now Bangladesh, remains the deadliest tropical cyclone on record, with estimates of the death toll ranging from 300,000 to 500,000. The 1755 Lisbon earthquake, which struck Portugal on All Saints' Day, leveled much of the city, triggering fires and a tsunami that caused widespread destruction. These events serve as somber reminders of the destructive power of nature and the importance of preparedness, resilience, and international cooperation. Section 6. Lessons etched in loss. The importance of preparedness. The catastrophic impact of natural disasters, particularly events like the 1931 China floods, underscores the critical importance of preparedness. Early warning systems, which provide timely and accurate information about impending hazards, are crucial for enabling people to take shelter, evacuate if necessary, and prepare for the aftermath of a disaster. Investing in robust infrastructure such as flood defenses, earthquake-resistant buildings, and storm shelters can significantly reduce the physical damage caused by these events. Sustainable land management practices, such as reforestation and responsible urban planning, can help to mitigate the impact of floods, landslides, and other natural hazards. Educating the public about disaster preparedness is essential for building a culture of resilience. International cooperation, particularly in the sharing of information, technology, and resources, is vital for responding to disasters that transcend national boundaries. Section 7. The enduring power of nature. The 1931 China floods, along with countless other natural disasters etched in human history, serve as poignant reminders of the enduring power of the natural world. Despite our technological advancements, we remain vulnerable to the forces that shape our planet. The Earth, in its vastness and complexity, operates on timescales and with forces that dwarf our own. These events, though often destructive, are also reminders of the interconnectedness of all living things and the delicate balance that sustains life on Earth. Section 8. A call to action, building a safer future. The lessons learned from the 1931 China floods and other natural disasters should serve as a call to action, urging us to prioritize preparedness, resilience, and sustainability. We cannot control the forces of nature, but we can mitigate their impact and build safer, more resilient communities. Investing in early warning systems, robust infrastructure, and sustainable land management practices is an investment in our collective future. Educating future generations about the power of nature and the importance of preparedness is crucial for fostering a sense of responsibility and stewardship for our planet. By working together, we can strengthen our collective capacity to predict, prepare for, and respond to these events, minimizing their impact and building a safer, more resilient future for all. Section 9. Remembering the victims. Honoring their memory. As we reflect on the devastating impact of natural disasters, it is essential to remember the victims, those whose lives were lost or forever altered by these tragedies. The 1931 China floods, like all such events, left behind a trail of unimaginable suffering, loss, and displacement. Behind the staggering statistics, each number represents a human life, a family torn apart, a community forever changed. Their stories serve as a poignant reminder of the human cost of these disasters and the importance of compassion, empathy, and support for those affected by such tragedies. Section 10. Our collective responsibility. The 1931 China floods, a tragedy of immense proportions, serve as a stark reminder of our planet's power and our own vulnerability. Yet, it also highlights our collective responsibility to learn from such events, to prepare for the future, and to build more resilient communities. By understanding the forces that shape our world, by investing in preparedness and mitigation measures, and by fostering a global spirit of cooperation, we can strive to lessen the impact of future disasters. Our challenge, as stewards of this planet, is to face these challenges with wisdom, compassion, and an unwavering commitment to protecting life and building a more resilient future for generations to come.